Alright, you guys. So, call me crazy. I don't care. I'm going to talk about it anyway because this has been on my mind all day at the time of this recording. So, Bay is back on IG. He posted this earlier today as I'm doing this video, and he was at this resort or hotel or something in this pool. I forget where he said. I think it was somewhere in Africa. Yeah, he did say he was in Africa in this video. Beautiful resort there. And he was sort of making a joke that he likes to clear out the hotel and say he's like scouting for a new movie. It seems like he's telling a joke here and he's just like relaxing at this place, but it also seems like he's hinting at something here for Transformers because he's doing the whole if this movie was directed by Michael Bay in 2007 meme that's been going around the last couple years. He has the Linkin Park What I've Done music in the background, and the video ends with it cutting to the black screen saying directed by Michael Bay, and the music starts going by Linkin Park. And it's got me thinking, he's talking about, joking around about scouting for movies in Africa, and then he's got this meme interjected into it along with what he's been doing the last couple months on his Instagram, saying how he would love to direct another Transformers movie, and following and liking these different Transformers fan pages of the movies the last few months that I've been covering here on the channel. He's been very active on Instagram, hinting at the recent news, rumors, and leaks the last few months of him returning to direct another Transformers movie being written by Jordan Van Dina. So I am really starting to connect the dots in that crazy meme way. Wait a minute here. Is he throwing up another subliminal about this movie having locations in Africa? Is he even talking about this movie at all when he's interjecting this meme into it? That's what it seems like to me. Maybe I'm reaching here, maybe I'm just being a schizophrenic weirdo Transformers fan, I don't know. But this is the vibe I'm sort of getting. I think he's joking and hinting at the same time, like, yes, we're scouting for locations right now for the next Transformers movie, which would lend to my theory that this movie is going to start filming around spring or summertime of next year, which would mean we would get a huge announcement for this movie at some point here soon in the next coming months. But I don't know, that's just a theory I have right now. We're going to have to see how time treats us. Hopefully that's the case, because I don't want to be pushing 30 by the time this movie releases, but that might be the case. We honestly don't know right now. But maybe he's joking and hinting at, like, where in this part of the stage for the production on this movie. I don't know why Paramount just doesn't come out and announce the movie. Like, they've had this script done and they've been looking at it for the last, like, 2-3 months now. That was the news we got back in like late August, I think, that I covered here on the channel. So they're pretty far along in terms of the script and everything with this movie. So I'd assume an announcement would come sometime maybe before this year ends or sometime early next year. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know, maybe that's what he's talking about here. I'd assume that's what's going on here, but I don't want to say for sure, because this it's kind of a reach, I'm not gonna lie. But there is some proof here to what he's been posting the last few months on his Instagram. And plus, like, why would he just randomly interject this Transformers movie meme into this post here in light of the recent news that's been going on the last 5-6 months this year? And ever since that news first came out and leaked and everything like that in the major Hollywood trades, he's been hinting and doing little posts about this here and there ever since then. And this just seems like another example, the latest example in a long line of him doing stuff like that on his Instagram the last few months. So I think he is hinting at the Transformers movie that he's directing and possibly scouting for filming locations. Now, whether Africa is actually a location they're scouting for right now, I have no freaking idea. Could be the case, could not be the case. I mean, if that is true, if that's really what he is hinting at in this video, that they're scouting in Africa for the Transformers movie, that would just lend to another globetrotting McGovern movie, and I don't know how some people would feel about that. Me personally, it really depends on how the story is written and how the movie is directed and the quality of it. Because if you look at Transformers mythos and history, media, and cartoons as a whole, a lot of the stories are built on globetrotting and finding artifacts and MacGuffins, man. Like, that's just how Transformers is built. So I really don't want to get too skeptical and judgmental on that part about it. And plus, they've never really done a Transformers movie in Africa before. There's been certain, well, yeah, there was. I was gonna say, yeah, there's been certain scenes like in Dark of the Moon and Revenge of the Fallen and stuff, because technically Egypt is in Africa, but they haven't like shot specifically in African cities or jungles and having like prominent African people in the movie. So maybe that's like the vibe they're going for with this movie. Who the hell knows? There's been quite a few different rumors about this movie with G.I. Joe and the multiverse, and this being a comedic movie with Jordan Van Dina writing it. He was like a comedic writer in Hollywood and stuff. So who the hell knows? There's a lot of possibilities that could go on with this movie. Me personally, what I'm hoping for, a little bit of fan copium here, is that yes, he is hinting at them scouting for locations for the next Transformers movie in this post, and this movie is going to be getting announced in the next few months, and they're going to start filming at sometime spring or summer of next year. That's what I'm hoping for, but... And after I got done recording the video, Jordan Van Dina, I was scrolling through Instagram, I was looking at Instagram stories, and I happened to click on the dude that is rumored to be writing Bay's movie. Basically confirmed at this point. It's just that Paramount hasn't said anything. But he posted this on his Instagram story, an article about the Michael Bay movie and him writing it. So it says here, Michael Bay considering return to his highest grossing franchise, reports claim. And then it goes on to say, Michael Bay has spoken to Paramount about a return to the Transformers franchise nearly 8 years after stepping away from the director's chair, according to Deadline. A few weeks ago, rumors appeared that Bay is now working with Paramount again and is set to direct a brand new Transformers film. The script will be written by Jordan Van Dina, but not much else has been revealed yet. So yeah, he's been posting about this stuff basically since July, I'm pretty sure. I've been covering here on the channel, so Bay's hinting at it. The writer of the movie is basically saying it without, confirming it, because he's probably under contract and he can't say for sure unless if Paramount officially announced things, which is probably going to be relatively soon, I'd assume with that. Yeah, he's basically saying it without saying it, that yes, I'm writing the next Transformers movie that Bay is returning to direct here. So this is exciting, man. He just keeps on doing this every, like, maybe once or twice a month. He's posted a story about an article saying stuff like this, Bay returning and Jordan Van Dina's writing and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how things play out in the coming months. Again, I'm assuming this movie's going to be announced maybe early next year, or maybe even before the year is over. I don't know. Stranger things have happened. We honestly don't know their time frame for the rollout and announcing things right now, because it can be totally different at this point. We have no idea. But I'm really excited. His work seems to lean heavy into comedy, so I don't know if this is going to be more of a comedic Transformers film, because, reports have been saying there's going to be an interesting twist to this movie. So who knows how this movie is being written and what the story is here. There's been rumors that I've covered here on the channel the last few months, but nothing concrete yet. But I'm excited, man. I really cannot wait to see what this movie is all about, and hopefully it's an actual good film this time around. But yeah, guys, let me know down below, how do y'all feel about these cryptic postings here by Bay and Van Dina, who's writing this movie. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye.